by the way.
Oh, someone can have it. I guess I stopped.
Ooh, what kind of vape is it?
I stopped and get another one on the way to old girl's house.
I'll go
What kind of vape is it?
It's a blue raz geek.
I'll be honest with you though,
I'll eat
I
that
would have
shit up,
rather
bro.
just
I'll
like
eat
stayed
that
at your
shit
house
up.
and had my vape. Honestly, like it was just like, man.
Dill, send me an invite. Your lobby's private.
I
Invite
can
me through Cord if you can.
I can tell you how my last night went before I
Can't invite
got
me?
so rudely
Not
woke
through
up for
Discord.
work.
What
You
can
ever been like starving hungry and instead of going and getting like good food, bro, you eat a bologna sandwich? That was last night.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I wasn't as hungry anymore, but like, I was a little
Oh,
pissed
yeah,
off that all I
you
had was
were.
a bologna sandwich.
Well, just tell me what you invite me through, Dill.
Inviting us through the game, but it's not coming through on it. It's not on.
I can't even see him online.
I can't either.
Am I gonna have to restart?
Yeah, you're offline right now.
Probably.
Yeah, Nate Shot shaved his head, bro. Lock in, man.
No way, dude.
Welcome to the adult world. I like it.
Yeah, bro. That hairline don't last forever, you know?
I don't know, man. I just
No,
stream.
no, it does not.
Colt, how do I add you on Halo, bro? I'm so sick and tired of having to go through other things to just join and
I
invite you
don't know,
guys.
dog.
Like, it's pissing me
I don't have
off,
a
bro.
clue.
I gotta add-
Xbox app or Steam. Add each other on Steam or add each other on the Xbox app.
I think we're friends on Steam already. Here we are.
Then you can invite him through Steam.
Yeah, you can click the right, like when you're on your your friends menu,
Oh.
you like hit the right stick in.
Or I can just send you a Discord invite.
I think I'm joining through Steam right now. See if it works.
Steam works. I know Steam
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, join through Steam.
And then just if the Discord supports it, you could just right click his name in the Discord and go to invite. It'll say invite to play Halo Infinite. Yeah, go down. Invite to join Halo Infinite below the user volume. Go up. Right
I
there.
see right there.
Yeah, you can do it through the Discord too.
An invite to join. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do we need to say something in college COD like we're resetting?
College COD? I don't know, man. I don't know if COD is gonna care about this one.
No, me and Orca are
I mean
DMing.
college Halo. Shit, my bad. Like to message one of them and be like, "Hey, we're resetting."
Orca and I are DMing.
He's a whale.
okay.
Orca
Okay,
whale.
yeah,
Get
that'll
it?
work. That's what I meant, you douche.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
joining up on.
alright. I only
I'm
got,
about to start making
I'm
motherfuckers run
pretty
laps. All this attitude I'm getting.
Hey, look,
Boys,
man.
I'm gonna need 500 G slides before the end of the day if y'all don't.
That's
Quit it.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's so
boy, y'all.
crazy.
You bet.
Hey, we can't do the G slide because like we tried to learn.
Cause you're trash.
so
That's why
glad.
you can't do
Alright,
it.
now
No, our
let me
coach
throw this out
asked
there.
me to do this.
Let me throw this out there. On this map, do not pick up the shotgun.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't even really be over there. Just do not pick up the shotgun. If you see it, don't pick it up. If they're using it, you know, whatever. But like,
Is it
don't pick
GA?
it up. Yeah, it's G.
Yo,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty, but I didn't know if they GA'd it or not.
Oh, Nick, change your teams, bruv.
Bruh,
Wait, somebody could
click
do it for me.
the yeah.
Oh, or you could just do it. You know, that'd be easy.
Yeah.
You can just do it yourself.
You could just be a man.
I think
Yeah.
that's a lobby. I think that's a lobby host problem.
Jesus, dude.
I'm just here for the.
Little Gen Zer, dude.
I'm really just here for the dope. That's all I'm here for.
The dope, dude.
Just
The
here for
dope.
Are we actually about to 3-0 them right now, though? Right here, right now?
Oh, yeah, dude, 100%. These kids done fucked up when they loaded in this lobby.
Well, it's all about competitive spirit. So,
What are you even talking about?
you know, it's all about effort. You know, if they show effort, then you know.
Oh, dude,
No.
yeah, I'd be going just as hard if I was them.
I'm sure.
You never know. They could just be a Slayer team for all we know.
Hey, Cole,
Yes, sir.
you want some more gas?
Yeah.
49ers just play CMC on IR.
I know, I
He's
saw
gonna miss
that.
At least 4, bro. I saved your season, bro.
I was honestly thinking about taking CD anyway, but like, part of me was like, you helped me like confirm that crazy thought.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Also,
bro.
Alabama wins 42-10.
I literally just looked that up as soon as you said that. I was looking it up on Google.
Does UNA play
Yes,
today?
Matt,
Yeah, we played Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
I literally looked up Alabama game. As soon as you-
Yeah, guys. Florida State losing to Memphis 20-12. Life is good. LSU is getting thrashed by South Carolina.
Sure is, dude.
This is just a
You know
weird
what makes
day.
that even better? The whole fact that Florida
A-State
lost.
got slammed by Michigan.
What, can someone tell me what college we're playing right now?
Rhode Island Tech.
Rhode Island.
Oh, we're playing UT Martin today?
Hey, they said full
Yeah.
transparency. They got 2 subs playing this game.
Yeah.
I hope y'all can read my thoughts on that.
I think I'm reading your
What are they
thoughts.
playing with subs for?
They have 6
what?
guys.
Wasn't winning with them out.
Are they subbing the other 2 in?
Oh, yeah.
So we got Blaze Flame and Darren are the 2 ones that are coming in.
Those are my thoughts. You know, it's a shits, bro. Can't tie.
What's the
We got
rules on
Warriors.
subbing?
I don't know.
I mean, I think you can sub it in whatever as long as it's before the match.
I didn't know if they had to notify or anything of subbing.
I think as long as their name is on the list, then they're good.
Yeah, like when
I
you
figured
go
it
to the legal
was.
list, you can-
I just wanted to know, like in the, yeah, if in the future, you know what I'm saying, if we have to sub or something, we don't fuck it up, you know?
Yeah. Are they ready?
Because Stan would probably fuck it
You
up.
said they're ready. I wouldn't. Fuck
Nick,
it
you
up.
here? You good?
No. Yes. Let's go.
Let's
What?
go, boys. Keep that
Let's go.
energy, dude. We're fucking dogging these
Yep.
kids.
Let's fucking go.
I know, dude. Maybe I would have got more than 6 if Colt wasn't just kill chasing, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Buddy's kill chasing. I'm sitting in
He
the
was
hill.
doing exactly what he needed to do, and you were doing exactly what you were needed to do, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
At one point, Matt wanted me to kill chase. He said, "No, stay right here." I said, "Nobody's in the hill, Matt." Just right
Yeah,
here."
yeah, he had a perfect, like, a pretty good power position. And I was like, no, don't give this up just yet. Hold on.
Let's play in the arcade.
Let's go,
Yep.
baby. All right, so yeah, playing arcade.
Remember, what's the gun in the red elbow? Is that
Soccer.
Fusion run.
Soccer.
Soccer,
is it
Spectre.
G8 or
Yeah,
not?
No, it's not.
Y'all can use it?
Yep.
No.
Somebody get that shit.
I'll grab it.
All right, so we're going right. Are we going all arcade right now?
No. We're going left.
Yeah, we're responding
Is
PD.
it, wait, is arcade left?
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Yeah,
arcade
left, left.
we low
What?
key
Alright,
kind of need to
alright.
fight. for
Somebody
active.
get in the tires window to watch.
No,
it.
we will go through tires and grab active when we need to.
They're there.
Yeah, two driveway, one bottom B steps,
That's one was tab.
grenades,
Good night.
Three.
kills.
Watch your cafe spawn.
Last one was sub steps, I think. He's bottom sub. Never mind. I don't know where he went.
Alright,
We're
play for
playing
active
towards mid
here.
Yep, play towards
Top
mid.
C.
Heard.
Top C tagged.
One on the stairs.
Wait for your shield.
Two left.
You on driveway?
Get back over towards your
Good shots.
Three.
Back up towards
Oh, you got it.
Yep.
One
You're
more.
good, you're good. You're playing your
Good
life.
shit.
Jump up
Good.
there now.
Good trade.
Alright, play around PD here, Colt.
Gotcha.
Did we get camo?
Yeah, I got
we
it.
did.
I spawned. I
Alright,
spawned
you're
PD.
good. You can play that hill right there. You can play that right there, Colt.
All three driveway, all three
right
driveway.
Oh, you could have stayed up there. You have such a
Good
huge
shot.
like height advantage when you're up there. Yeah, you see that? You
What a
can
pick.
straight
One more
down.
driveway.
Dude, brother.
Oh, good shots. Don't jump right there though.
Oh, one of them had a disruptor. What the fuck?
I spawned PD or
Watch your PD,
sub.
watch your
Watch your
Copy
back.
that.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
They're right. One right.
Yep, hey.
Could be your PD.
I'm nading this.
PD.
One on C hill.
Pink Street, they're pushing Pink Street. They're all pushing Pink Street.
I hear you.
Stop.
One's still PD, I think. One's still
Three,
PD.
three,
Nick.
three shot,
Get
three
that
shot.
up. I don't know where he
Top
was.
C still.
Pick on bridge. 2. One more.
Driveway.
Keep
He
holding,
has
guys, keep holding.
CQB. He has shotgun. Just letting you know.
Alright,
It's all good though.
Nick, just fuck it. Watch behind you, Nick.
He's still trash. Gamma's up in 1.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I just took a grenade to the face.
You sure did. Called him a
There's one go for Gamma right now. One shot on Gamma.
Got him. Good calm. Bottom sub right now.
I think he just hasn't played
Fire.
longer yet.
Get those plasmas, Nick.
Oh, I've got 10 bullets.
You're good. Pick up that.
Sub steps right now. Top steps. He's gonna go top C.
You have nades, Nick. Use them.
I'm here with you, Joe.
Yeah, this guy's he's fucking bitch made, bro. He won't full chow me.
Dead.
One more.
5 bullets left, boys.
One more.
There we
We're
go.
all up
Too
the
far
same
into
thing.
him. Too far into him. Yep. Back up.
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo.
We got nobody at PD.
I'm out of ammo.
Pick up. You're gonna have to just push one and try to get a melee.
He's one shot in trash.
Pink Street, pushing Pink Street.
There you go,
I
back
got
up.
We go cafe. Yeah, he's
Two.
going cafe.
Two.
He's on the top A.
Oh, two. There's two top A.
Plasmas, Nick.
Yep.
Prioritize you too.
Where are they? There they are.
Right there.
You got bullets yet?
Yeah, I
he
got
got
some.
him. He got him.
One's out here,
Look at me. Look at me.
He killed one.
2 here.
You too.
One more
Nick.
bullet, one more
You
bullet.
too, Nick.
Axes and fob.
Back up. Let's back up to arcade.
Axes and fob.
There's one in bottom C.
You got nades?
I'll
Good, good.
I'll grab
Go ahead,
Camo.
go
I'll grab
take
Camo.
There you go.
Top sub right now. He jumped off the bridge. I'm helping your grandma.
Charlie. Bullet. Nice. One
Top
more.
C. He went out left towards bridge.
There's another plasma
Never
behind you,
mind.
Nick.
On the stairs. B stairs and driveway.
Nade, Nick.
I'm dead.
You got camo?
You
They're
nade that.
pushing up
everywhere.
arcade right now.
Here with you, Chase. Here with you, Chase.
On me.
B steps, Chase. Dead. Got your back.
Ooh! One's pushing.
But
One more.
Died.
Nice.
You know. You can
Top
grab that
bridge,
man,
too.
though.
They're all spawning bottom C. I'm coming up behind the tires.
Did you hear me, Colt? Yeah, you can grab that.
You can keep looking over the.
Watch
Ooh,
watch
two
dumpster.
top
Watch
C.
dumpster. Watch dumpster.
Not
B
one
step.
shot.
I'm gonna
On B steps. On B steps. Help him.
B steps dead. Top C.
Nice. Top C still.
Oh,
Good shit.
team shots
Nice.
like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Big straight.
He's going up top C right now. There's 2.
Okay, let me grab it. I have a stalker. Someone just watch driveway.
Driveway, Nick. Get
One's
us
up
Top
top.
bridge.
I'm pushing this.
Top bridge.
No. Keep the setup, Dale. Don't break it.
One shot trash.
Top C weak.
Watch behind you, Nick. Watch behind Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coming
they're
from
spawning PD.
police. He's in tires.
Right here.
Yep.
Entire.
I have a. I have-
Overextended a little right there.
2 C still.
Those tires on you. Dead.
Still top C.
Gotcha.
I'm backing
Two
up
on
one
me.
shot.
We're on red, Nick. Good stick, Nick.
He's down.
Oh,
How
that
did he not
kill him.
die right there?
Oh my
One
god.
more on ramp. He's driveway.
I'm coming.
Good shit.
I'm coming.
Red right now.
Bullet. Absolute bullet. Absolute bullet.
You have util, Nick.
There's
Back
two
up,
top
back up,
C.
Back up. Y'all back up.
Active coming up now.
Stalker's about to be up, Chase. Nick, actually, you pick that up.
I got it.
Let Nick pick that up.
Okay.
On me, on me.
PD, one PD, one PD, one
Dead.
PD
Bullet.
spawn.
His
No,
camo,
he
his
has
camo and
extra.
shotty. His camo and shotty. It's good.
I thought we had.
No,
like,
no, no.
Alright.
I didn't know where it went.
They spawned PD or something.
I don't know how you
One
killed
I
him.
didn't even know they had it. I would have expected it. He's on me. Close. Tires.
Jumping out tires. Absolute in mid.
Mid. Oh, Invis is one shot B stairs. He's B stairs.
He does have
Chow me, bitch.
You jumped in front of me. I shot you. in the fucking
It's all good.
forehead.
Back
Well
up.
done.
Nick.
Top C.
Yep.
Yeah, top C's weak. 2 weak. Top C.
Care for your ramp here.
Ooh, one of them
Back
left.
up. One of them left.
Do we treat this like COD?
Yeah,
I
keep
don't-
playing.
Ah, you
It's
playing
on me.
100%. You 100%.
Yeah, keep playing until they fucking all back out.
His homie could have easily left because he knew he fucking used GA'd weapon.
Do they?
My bad, Cole.
They
I
stick
stated
to
right there.
GAs, right?
They're all just staying still now. They just left.
Not even GA'd, it's banned.
Yeah, they're leaving. Is that banned?
What?
That's shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, they lost that map.
Yeah.
They picked it up.
Oh,
Well, I thought
PC
it's
crashed.
GA.
PC crashed.
Doesn't matter. We don't play.
Tell
like
them that
this
that's
one,
GA. That shotgun's GA.
College Halo doesn't follow GAs. It's up to the players
It's
to
not
follow.
GA. It's
Oh.
banned.
That's what I'm saying. Tell them, hey,
Is it GA
that's
or is
GA
it banned?
amongst the community.
It's
Don't
GA.
pick it up.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
I mean, do we still play that back or is it over? Like,
No, map
That
resets. I'm pretty sure.
We were up like 34 to like 5, bro.
it's
There's no
fine.
way
We can do it
play that
again, man.
back.
I think bro sent the score. I think it's like 38-11 or something.
This game.
So what? So what do we go? I was about to say, what do we get? 12? Well, you get 12, and they have to get like
No,
39.
no, we're,
No, they called it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
GG's. We won. Good game.
Nice, good shit, guys.
Is that best of 3?
Yeah, best of 3.
Oh. Yeah, did you? I guess. No. Okay.
Oh,
I have the screenshots. You need
I was
them?
getting ready to yell at you guys
I
today,
need
man.
that
Oh,
screenshot.
I don't know.
damn. I was really hoping I get to yell at you guys today. Just kidding. Proud of you guys. You guys went out there. Hey, I am happy. This is not the team that scrimmed, so like, super proud of
we
y'all.
are very lucky we played this team today, is what we are.
We still gotta play.
Yeah, these guys are horrible.
Yeah, Matt, you know who
Let's
we
not
play
say
next,
that.
don't
You
you?
know.
Do what?
You know who we play next, don't you?
Nah.
Southern Miss.
Oh, yeah. Y'all boys better. Like, today or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
it's a little
Yeah,
bit,
boys,
but-
we gotta be shooting against and boys in Mississippi know how to shoot. Okay,
yeah,
we don't see
unfortunately,
that.
They know how to cheat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We didn't play like this during scrim, so like
Nah.
again, it's the same thing I told you guys in college. Your scrim isn't your gameplay, so like you should only be using a scrim to work on things and get better, not to like piss stomp and like feel good about yourself. If you do piss stomp, just so happen, it's fine. But like, I'm sure y'all felt it. This is not the same. That's not the same way we looked in scrims. Everybody actually knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yep.
Did you DM me that?
Yeah, on Discord.
I'll
We're up
DM you
2-0.
Map 1, I went 13-0. You hear me, Colin? 13-0 on map 1.
I couldn't kill my boy.
Can fucking kill me, bro.
We'll see Southern Miss can.
Do what?
I said, well, Southern Miss didn't have a problem killing you the other day in scrims.
Southern Miss can kill me, but Rhode Island can't.
Was it the whole Southern Miss team that we played in scrims?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was their like D1 team, I think.
I don't know.
The ones that were fucking flying at us on live fire?
Yeah,
Y'all are
one
about to
of
play.
them.
You're about to play their D1
No, I
team.
didn't.
Yeah.
You're about to play the same team we scrimmed the other day.
Yep.
So like, you already know how they play. They play overly aggressive.
Yeah.
They will
18-2.
piss chow you. They
And
do not
82
care, and they
on
are going to play together.
We just have to play at our speed.
Hey, can everybody hear me for 2 seconds?
Yup.
If we get put into a spawn blender, do not fucking spawn and run. Do not spawn and run. Do not spawn and run.
You have to get
hold
a
where you're
pick.
at. Yes, hold
Yes,
where
you
you're
have to
at.
hold and get a pick.
So just stand still and play for a pick.
Pretty much stand still, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep you guys constantly dying so they can constantly move. If you stand still and you don't go take the fight, there's a good chance they go kill somebody else and spawn them beside you, and then now you're back to having
Heard.
numbers.
It's called staggering spawns. That's why
Yes.
they get so aggressive, to keep the tempo high and y'all's low.
It's the same thing we try to do in like Control. You try to stagger the spawn so that way they constantly have to 1 and 2 chow into like a 3 or 4 hard
I can
point.
pick
Into
out
like
my
a 3 or
own.
4 point.
Exactly.
Only thing I ask is you just don't panic. As long as you don't panic, you're gonna be fine.
Hey, you Nick addict, you want this? Yeah, he doesn't want it.
I'll be right back.
I'm driving back
Have
to
it.
Florida for
You
it.
want it?
Sure gotta work, dude. I'm on call the rest of the day.
Yeah, he is. Aura.
What?
Aura.
Who are you talking to?
Colin, he's wearing jorts.
No, like, yo, that's actually mad, or I'm gonna keep it a
That's
ball, dude.
Aura. Wait, he's on stream. Look at him. Look at him
Oh,
on
I
stream, bro.
can't-
Wearing the
hang on.
jorts, dude. Oh my gosh.
Crazy,
I
dude.
like that. I like that.
The absolute just insanity to pull the jorts out is crazy.
Dude is a geek bar, bro. You're geeking.
Oh my god, I'm geeking so hard.
I love that. Dude. Colin's such a crackhead.
I'm actually
Are
really
they-
sad.
Are they getting in here for map 3?
No,
No,
Oh,
it's
Junior.
best
no,
of
map 3.
3.
It's best
So
of 3.
we
Oh, it's
won.
best of 3?
Yeah,
Congrats, you won your
For
first collegiate
quals.
Halo game.
I think it's just for quals, right? I think regular matches are best of 5. It's in the rule book. I looked at the rule book earlier,
Dude.
but I don't.
Who knew all I had to do in order to get everybody to shoot back was to go out and feed them a bunch of drinks?
No, sir. No, sir.
Wait, what'd you say, Milt?
That's faded. I hate that. That is not
said-
true.
I said, who knew all we had to do to get everybody to shoot back was just go out and feed them a bunch of drinks?
No, sir.
That's what I'm saying. You got me.
All y'all,
absolutely twisted.
or y'all could have just been grinding the past 2 days with me.
No, Matt, remember?
I'm the coach, and I got more hours clocked in this game than anybody else. Well, Killjoy, except for Killjoy.
No, Matt, remember.
Are they ready?
Okay.
What are we doing?
That's the strat. Oh, shit, I'm getting pissed slammed. I'm not drunk
Yeah.
enough. See?
Yeah. Are we not? Did they forfeit?
It's a best of 3.
It's a best of 3, bro.
Best of 3.
The game's already over. Y'all won your first collegiate match.
Message Southern.
GG's 1 and
Oh, we
0.
won the series, guys.
Yeah.
Five.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Talk
Yeah.
shit. Let's go.
Yo, we're so locked in, we're not even
We're
on
so
here.
fucking. We
Oh,
don't.
and I'm waiting on
My man's trying to fucking spawn in with ghosts or something.
I'm taking my headset off. Hold on.
Stands in a fucking live fire by himself, just trying to fucking cheese slide shoot shit, and he's calling out.
You guys just one on me? It's like, Cole, you're in a private match.
Yeah,
There's one on
bro,
me.
you're not that. You're in dummies, and those are fake people. That's not even. That's just dummies, dude.
Look over like, Colt, you're in COD. It's like never too early to get a start on the season.
Yeah,
What?
it's like you spawned in on Karachi.
Yeah, but I'm pitch slamming. It's like, that's not how that works.
You're on recruit bots, dude. You're not even online. It's not even a public match.
I'm pitch slamming. It's like, they're bots. Nuh-uh. Still. Just imagine they
Still, dude.
weren't.
Bro,
Imagine they
Okay.
weren't, bro. Just nuke these bots, bro. Imagine they weren't. It's like, alright, good point, I guess.
Wait, so how long till our next?
I don't know.
You
Did
guys
Southern
wanna-
miss him one?
I think you have to wait for winners first round to. I'm gonna have to wait for first round to finish before I can start second round.
Is this like a tournament? Is this a bracket?
Yeah.
This is if we place D.
This is qualifier.
This determines if we place D1 or D2.
Correct.
Not fully just today. We have another qualifying day, the 15th, I think. No, the 19th.
Do we? Is that guaranteed, or is that only if you go so far?
No, this just determines where we're gonna place.
Oh, so this is just a seeding tournament?
Yeah. So
And then we'll
key
play the quals?
dates. Qualifier 1 is today. Qualifier 2 is the 21st, and then league play starts on the 23rd.
So how far do we gotta get? What do we gotta do?
Yo, I heard Chase in the background. That's a fire calm.
You said what,
That's a
sorry?
fire calm. That's a fire calm. Trying to go back to Krispy Kreme? Yeah. That's funny.
And if I'm not mistaken,
What?
why don't we have an official UNA stream for the match?
Because our broadcast team isn't here.
Who's our broadcast team? Was that Mine and Milk Shop?
No. It's,
Hell no.
it's
I
Brandon.
would do that shit, bro.
It's
Let me get
Brandy,
on the
but
broadcast
he's in
team.
Dallas.
Who?
Brandy.
Netherton? Talking about Gopher? Oh, is this the bracket? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, they got a bracket up, yo. Go to the College COD Discord and go to the
College
announcements.
Halo.
Yeah,
College COD.
keep doing that, bro. College Halo. And they have a bracket in the announcements.
Where?
Go to announcements and click the link.
I'm not even in the college
Brother,
Halo Discord.
I know what you're saying, but there's like 9 fucking links in that.
Hold on. I'll send it to
There's
you.
the
bro.
link to the bracket. There you go. It's in the last post.
Oh, did you already get it?
Yeah, I got it pulled up.
Y'all can
I
join.
was fixing this.
Are we about
Yeah.
to play?
Did you say our bracket, Dylan?
Yeah.
We're playing
Hold on.
Southern Miss.
Oh no,
do
trust
I-
me. Me and him been talking about it since last night.
Gold.
Where do I see it? Where do
Literally,
I see
I
it?
made the comment. I was like, damn, bro. I really
Milt
hope we don't
posted
have to
the
put it in here.
Put it in the Halo purple, please.
yeah, he put the
Gotcha.
yeah. Oh, I thought that's where you posted it, Milt.
I didn't post it. You just
Nick,
asked
join.
me
Oh,
to
I
ask.
thought I just said, did
I
you
just
post
posted
it?
it.
You said yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear you say that.
Oh, well, I got it. Hold on.
Is
It's
your
already
comp
posted,
muted
Sean.
on stream? No? Oh, okay, never mind then. I was gonna say some diabolical shit.
Yo, what is
Facts.
this?
Not like something I can't say on stream, just disrespectful that I don't want to say on stream.
So,
Dude, this is what I was gonna say, no.
I don't have a day of playtime yet.
Why does that say we're supposed to play on September 21st?
Did we win and we're on the next round? Like,
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
next round against
no, no.
No, Southern
that's
Miss Gold.
That's the
Yeah, but why does it say we're? Wait, what?
Yeah. Are we playing round 2 later?
No,
We'll
no,
play
no.
it.
Guys.
I know. Hey, look, I'm just asking questions. 'cause I
Different
know that, like,
matches. If you look at the link,
they're
different
weird.
matches have different times. But I don't think it's
Yeah.
intentional.
I'm about to say ours says September 21st. First.
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional. But let's stand by.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first weekend of the Sea Halo Division 1 qualifiers. Today, we have a couple matches ahead of us, at least 2, possibly more, but that's all dependent on the lower bracket and how things turn out here. I am Wizard. I'm joined here by Shadow. I don't know if you've really been on many desks in your career. No. You've typically been behind the monitor on the controller. So yeah. What's it feel like to be over on this side of it?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I love this team. I love this program, and I'm ready to cast.
So if you're familiar with the USM Halo team, it's the same as last year, and I think the year before too, it was the same roster if I remember correctly. These guys have been playing together for a super long time. You have Cardi, Widow, Manny, and Solaire. These 4 have again been playing for a pretty long time together as a team, so makes a lot of sense as to how they've ended up in this position. Now, just to explain the qualifier just a tiny little bit here, the 2 teams that have auto-qualified for Division 1 are Fisher and North Georgia. That's what UNG is, right? North Georgia. Yep. They are both auto-qualified because they won fall and spring last semester, so they got the positions for being in Division 1 this year, which, if you know who those rosters are, you know why they're in their places.
It's last shot, baby.
There's a reason that those 2 teams have gotten to where they're at today. But for USM, they will have to take on first North Alabama. You got to see there in the starting screen, North Alabama take on RIT Black. That was winners round 1. USM had a bye, so they were just simply waiting for that match to conclude, and it finally has. There was a little delay or something that ended up like the game closed or something, like they had to stop at like 40-12, but I'd imagine at that point they just kind of called it and said GG's, we'll move on, and that ended up to where we're at now. North Alabama taking on Southern Miss here in just a little bit. I do see we don't quite have everyone in the lobby from North Alabama's side, but we do have everyone in from the USM side, so we should be able to start here relatively soon. But let's talk a little bit about Southern Miss. So they, in the spring semester, they finished 4-5 in Division 1. They were the 6th overall seed, and they ended up finishing top 8, which I got to see the bracket, and I found some interesting stuff. I didn't know you also placed top 8.
Yeah.
Your squad at New Haven.
Yeah.
Since you have some playing experience against this USM team, what should we be looking at in terms of what to expect from this roster?
Honestly, I would say don't let this man Widowmaker get any sort of sniper at all. That is the key for other people. Do not let him get sniped. If he does, it's a nightmare. You don't want to deal with that. But for the rest of them, don't let them get rolling. Once they're in their flow state, it's over. They'll take over.
And something I want to point out from the LAN when I was here, obviously there's a little bit of time between the LAN and now, and even between the LAN and the end of last season. But something I wanted to point out was they tended to start a bit slow in a lot of their matches. And that's something that they really need to focus on, lock in on having those faster starts, especially when you're playing those better teams. Like we could see them play USF if USM wins here and USF beats Full Sail, then we would see them play for a qualifying spot. So that's definitely a matchup where you need to be starting hot early. And I know they're very confident. We've both talked to them a good bit today. Yeah. They are super confident in their ability. Let's talk first now about the map set for this round, if you'd like to take a look at it there.
Sure. So first we got Streets Oddball, which I think they can manage to take that map. I remember playing against them, and they were pretty good on that. I'm not going to lie. Then Recharge Slayer, all they got to do is play as a team, work together. And then they got to go to an Empyrean, capture the flag if they don't 2-0. So that map will be interesting. I think from there, they should manage.
Oh, yeah. That's something I should have mentioned. It is best of 3s, not best of 5s. And along with that, if USM wins 2 matches, if they win this one and the next one, then they will be qualified for Division 1 through the winners bracket. But if they lose, they're not quite out. They have the lower bracket. If they lose in this round, they'd have to win 3 straight before losing another one. And if they win this round and then lose next round, then they would have to just win 1 more game. They get put in the qualifying match for the lower qualifying round. Yes. So a little bit of bracket stuff, bracketology, if you will, there. One of my favorite places of study, but that's completely different from what we're here for. So I think we've kind of covered most of everything as far as I can tell from my notes here. Go follow us on our social medias. You can see them down below if I could manage to point in the right direction. You at USM Esports on Twitter and at Southern Miss Esports on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. So if you're not following already, go down there, hit the
Please.
follow button. It's literally right under the screen.
Do it for me.
When you go out of full screen. So hop in and get that done. But
Looks
I do
like
see we
we're-
have everyone in the lobby, so we are good to go.
Awesome.
And we should be starting in just a second here, and we can then transition on over to the game when we start the lobby. So very excited, though, to see some Halo. It's been a little bit since I've gotten to see college Halo. I didn't get to watch the end of last season at all.
Yeah, probably. Let's not mention the end of last season.
Well, I know. I'm sure you want to.
I ended on a low note. I ended on a low note. We won't talk about it from my point of view, but let's hope these guys don't play how I played.
Yeah, and this won't be a super long weekend, especially with all these being BO3s. I should say long day because there's nothing tomorrow. Regardless, all of this bracket will be done today. But if USM does not qualify today, then they will be playing next weekend at the same time, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern for the second weekend of qualifiers. But we are now in the game. I see Oddball loaded on up. So let's hop on over to our game,
map.
and
I'm
we will
excited.
be able to hopefully spectate. I know there's a bug in this game,
There we go.
but we are good. So we have USM North Alabama, map number 1. Let's get to it.
I'm excited, man.
First map of the season for this team. I want to talk about some game changes while we're here waiting for the observer to maybe load in, maybe not.
Oh,
And
there
there
we
it
go.
is. So there are a couple maps that have been changed. Interference and Forbidden have been added, and Aquarius was apparently possibly taken out, but it's not, at least for today. So that will be it for now. And we're going to see quickly the oddball. Oh, I will say those teams are swapped. It is North Alabama on the left, Southern Miss on the right. Apologies for that. We'll make sure that we get that handled. But for our side here, you can see we're on board with Odin trying to get this kill onto Solaire, but you can see Solaire flying straight through. Time not going
Solaire.
heavily for either player.
He's off to a hot start.
Does
4-0.
have 4. I
Ah,
didn't
he
even
gets
see the
taken down.
4-0. But we do have that changed on up now. The teams are now correct. You'll see
go.
Widow picking up time. Cardi looking to respawn there.
Looking to rotate the ball.
And it's going to be a 4-2 start for Solaire. Was 4-0, but has not found anything since. And look at
There's
this
one.
pinch from Cardi. Gets one and just baits out the second. That's great teamwork from USM. And now
3 dead. They got ball time.
dead, and Stan gonna have to just wait for the rest of the team to spawn on up. I see one in PD. I'm not sure how they've gotten there because USM is crowding that entire side of the map. You'll see though a very heavy push into
Look at those
back
shots.
C from Solaire. Doesn't get a kill out. Actually, I think got 1 kill out of it, but nothing else.
Good trades.
That was a great ball throw as well into the middle of the map. What are you getting so far
Big
from
1v1
map
right
number
there.
1?
That was a big 1v1 for Widow right there. Now his team's off spawn. They got ball. Oh, wow. What a nade from North Alabama right there. Oh, looks like they still got ball. They're going to try and play it and rotate it. If I was Cardi, I would rat and play my life. Oh, this is interesting. They're not really grouping up here.
Odin's got that stalker rifle in the back pocket. Still has a little bit left on it after taking down, I believe it was Solaire or Widow. And now it's going to be some good ball control for North Alabama. This is what they needed, especially now with this setup towards back PD. But they're going to have to or Southern Miss is going to have to make something happen if they want to get back control of the ball. Cardi will find one opener, but he'll get traded out by his own teammate. Widow going to get the stick right into the back of Cardi. And
Not
now
what
it's
you wanna
just going to
see.
be a 2v3 push, or sorry, 3v3 push.
Nice. 2 dead. 2 dead.
Great work from Solaire. Finds 2, still staying alive. Has the camo popped. Trying to find the third. Has 2 in front of him. Has to back away. Has the cavalry right behind as well. That's going to be Cardi and Manny just waiting and on standby to try and help make this push go their way.
That's 2 dead from North Alabama. All dead. That's all dead right there. That was a clean 4 down. Now it's time for them to hold the ball, to be honest. They should probably get on top of that. There you go. Someone just picked it up. I think that's Cardi. They should hold this ball time, then try and rotate depending on where North Alabama spawns. Looks like they have map control right now. Widowmaker's picking off some people. Oh, now he swapped on over to Cardi again. He's holding the ball. He's going to help out his teammate Widowmaker. Okay, they got a nice good hold here. Seems like North Alabama's having trouble break this setup. This is a really, really, really strong setup.
And look at where they're forcing these spawns. There's no way for North Alabama to fully escape unless if they just four-man charge one of these players of USM. And you're going to see them back up immediately. A good trade comes in for Base God, and Widow will find a second onto Odin.
Man.
This is perfect for Southern Miss. They are getting so much time. They've extended their lead to 50+, and they are in prime position to not only take this round, but take the camo first before they can get to 100 points in this round.
This is a big camo. If North Alabama can pick this camo up, they can break this setup, hopefully. Oh, never mind. It's a free camo for Southern Miss. Oh, Manny died with it. I don't know if he popped it. So North Alabama might be able to pick up that camo and break this setup.
And with just a few seconds left, though, time is running very, very thin. Stan may have been the last chance there. Base God not anywhere in position. That will be round number 1 to USM. And I just want to take a look at the stats here. We're seeing a 2-8 score or stat line from Odin, 3-9 from Zenny. Just two players that are going to have to step it on up if they want to get back in this game.
On the other side, Widow's kind of taking over right now. He's picking off everybody. 13, 4, and 5. Oh man, someone stop this guy.
Big pinch from Stan looking for 3, but doesn't end up, I don't even think he got a single kill. It looked like it was simply just a lot of damage and not much return. 6 seconds before the camo spawns back up again, and you're gonna likely see USM pick it up. They have a lot of map control here. Actually, Zenny managed to grab it, but I think it's still down.
Yeah.
It is, but it will be taken regardless.
North
That'll be
Alabama.
Base God, North Alabama, gonna get control of the camo behind a player. Who is that? It's Ring Around the Rosie, but I cannot imagine a Southern Miss player has any clue of that being the case.
Looks like they got possession of this ball here, even though they are getting knitted out. They should probably rotate this towards... Oh, never mind. Too late. He was killed inside of... What is that again? ATM? Yeah, if I do remember correct, that is ATM.
And I did see Base God died with the camo, didn't even get a single kill out of it. That's just going to be a burn, essentially, outside of kind of running a player in circles for a few seconds. But you're seeing Widowmaker as well, having a huge game, 15-5, 14-8 from Solaire. 2 huge performances, and North Alabama needs to start stepping things up. I mean, you're running low on time now. 5-8 though, still doable if you are North Alabama, and you're seeing the pinch come through. PD being collapsed on.
That was a good push from North Alabama right there.
And Zenny now has control of the ball, but how long can they stay alive with Southern Miss coming in close? And that's Solaire popping another double. Red Rifle is in the hands of Base God, but not for very long. Gets cut down, and now ball again in the hands of USM. There have been no answers from this North Alabama squad.
They don't call them shots at USM for nothing.
That's a great point. You make a very good point
They
there.
don't call him that for nothing. This man Solaire is unstoppable once he gets in his flow state.
And you're seeing that right here. Double positive, 9 assists as well. Only 1 second on the objective. You don't need that when you got someone like Cardi picking up over 1.5 minutes of ball time. We got Stalker Rifle kill too. Solaire on a roll, killing spree. That's almost free for Solaire.
This is getting ugly, I'm not gonna lie.
It's slowly getting more and more out of hand. The snowball is turning into a snowman, and that's not what you want to see if you're Northern Alabama.
No, sir. Cardi almost 2 minutes on ball time. Now he just hit it. They're just holding it down. These setups are phenomenal, honestly.
It's just lockdown from USM. And the second that when they lose the ball, it's only 5 or 6 seconds before they are already right back in the faces of North Alabama to retake control of both the ball and the map. And you're seeing that again here. They have the exact same setup we saw last round that closed out the first round. And it was just simply forcing a bottleneck from North Alabama, and they can't do a thing about it. 3-for-1 trades. USM are not giving North Alabama a single chance in this game.
Solaire overextending there. That's 2 dead from USM. They're off spawn. Looks like North Alabama got a good spawn, but it doesn't matter because Cardi was smart and rotated that ball all the way around and won the round for them.
And that's going to be game number 1. Cardi only went 9-7. He did not have to do a whole lot of killing. It was simply a whole lot of ball time in his hands. But Southern Miss getting the job done pretty fairly there. Now we will head on to map number 2, which will be a Recharge Slayer. And if that map 1 was any indication, it's not looking great for North Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, for North Alabama, honestly, if I were to be in their headsets right now, giving them any tips on what they should do better, is they should definitely work on their team trades, because as we saw in that last round towards the end of the game, a 3-for-1 trade is unacceptable. That was one main point that I did with my teammates. We had to do trades, had to stick together. That is how you win games in Halo. It is a team game.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's one of the very main games you cannot get away with poor teamwork. I mean, there's sometimes you can get away with it. Like, I'll be honest, Call of Duty, I think we're both familiar enough to know you kind of get away with it if you have someone like a Shotzi on your team, you know, who can just go around and kill the entire other roster. But in Halo Infinite, in Halo in general, that is just not possible. If you have even one player that's lacking, it is near impossible to win against, especially an organized team like we've seen with Southern Miss, especially for how long these players have been together.
Yeah, they built up lots of chemistry, lots of teamwork, and they know what they got to do to win. And I mean, it's going to show, especially in Slayers. Slayers is where you got to play as a team. There's no objective other than just outslay the other team and play your life. So.
And despite North Alabama having that first round in, because Southern Miss did not even warm up really. I mean, they did. They played like, I think, a ranked game or two, but they didn't have like a scrim to warm up. They didn't have that first round to, you know, kind of get into the flow of it coming into bracket. And they came out the gates shooting. And that's what I said earlier. They needed to come out the gates shooting, and that's exactly what they did. I mean, they gave up maybe 30 points total in that game. And I think it was, what, 22 from Solaire, maybe 19 from, I believe it was Widow, something like that.
They were in takeover mode for sure.
Just 2 players taking over the entire lobby.
Yeah, I mean, I've played with players like that. I've played against players like that. They're not fun to deal with. It's very, very difficult to stop someone when they're taking over a map. You can't let that happen. You got to cut them off their flow, cut them down, and throw off their momentum.
So now we're heading over to Recharge, which is a map that is very heavily dependent on your map control.
Yeah.
And now in Slayer too. What are you expecting to come out the gates here from Southern Miss?
Honestly, if I were Southern Miss, I wouldn't get too overzealous. You did just win big in this last map. I would stick to your roots, stay in your setups, and just pure dominate. I would mainly want to take control of A and like top gold. That's where I would want to hold down. That's what most teams do that are good. They hold their nice setup and just control the whole map. Make sure you get your power weapons and power-ups so that you can control the flow of the game.
And I'd like to imagine one of the big key points of getting into the start of the game would be to get that shock rifle over to the hands of Widowmaker. As we've talked about earlier, getting the snipe in that man's hands is something special, and we may see that if things go their way at the start of this game. I mean, you're gonna have that shock rifle right at the top of gold, and what Kemba, I believe, is what spawns down below.
Although I do want to see Solaire with some shots on the shock rifle. He's looking hot today, and I do want to see him use it. Let's see what they got going on in this map. Can Southern Miss dominate once again to close out this series?
Now we are loaded on in. I sometimes forget how long the load times are in Halo, but we are here. We're seeing, believe, Widow off rip. That'll be a first kill going over to Northern Alabama.
Oh, but on the pinch.
Look at Widow all the way up top. Now just chasing these players down, letting it be known that they own the map. That's 4 dead. And now North Alabama have to find their way into top gold. Spawning long haul is not ideal. You can see the glare. I believe that was Solaire or Widow with the shock rifle.
They're all bunched up right now in long haul. This is not where you want to be. There's no place to move. You got nades thrown at you. You get picked off, and then you just get flown at by Southern Miss. It's no good, no good. You got to get out of there.
So I was partially mistaken. It was a BR in the hands of Widow, but regardless, that thing is still a demon if you hit your shots. We saw what that was at the start of Halo Infinite when that was the starting rifle instead of the Bandit Evo, but
Slayer off to a 1, 2, and 3 start, getting a little too overzealous. Like I said, they just need to slow down a little, get their picks, and then move as a team.
and we're seeing a very tight scoreline here, a lot different than what we saw in map number 1. It's 11-7, but you're seeing a 1v1 for Widow. Just needs to wait for his teammates, and that's exactly what happens. Manny gonna get one, and now Widow just toying with his food, finds a second.
Another
Look at that stick from Solaire. It is just free cash for Southern Miss.
Nothing but gas he's throwing. That's the second stick of the game, I'm pretty sure.
And this team play from Widow and Solaire, they are just holding hands and taking names from everyone on North Alabama. It might only be 15-10, but it certainly feels like it's way more than that.
Now it's 17-10. 2 are dead from North Alabama. All 4 up. They're going to try and go for this camo, Southern Miss. Oh, watch that nade. Back up. Oh, wow. Got to play his life there. North Alabama. Oh, Cardi won that 1v1. That was a big 1v1.
Now we're on board with Cardi still. Has a pinch set up, and actually Solaire should be able to finish off that kill, and it will be just that. And you can see teammates also coming in. It'll be Stan with the shock rifle, though, so that there's at least a power weapon for just a little bit here on the side of North Alabama. But how long can they realistically hold it?
If I may mention, not to do a caster curse or anything, but Widow is off to an 8-0 start.
I did not even see that. Now 9-0.
Oh, man.
Might be going for a nuke here. Might be the wrong title, but
let's see how long he can keep this streak up.
And again, these players of North Alabama spawning in long haul. That's going to be Cardi. Looking to go through gold, and his teammates going through long haul. This pinch is set up. Look at the green gun, not going to connect. Punch does, lets the teammate go through, finishes the kill. Manny maybe took a little bit more damage than I expected in that fight, but regardless, still got it to go down.
They are widening the gap. It is now 27-13, looking like the stat line that they probably were expecting, but they were off to a little bit of a slower start than expected.
And I do see there's a shock rifle in the hand of Solaire. Takes that's a second. Manny helps for the third, but that's going to be all 4 dead. And again, Southern Miss should know the spawns here. 12-0 for Widow, still on a tear. Maybe even looking for the running riot.
Looks like North Alabama got a split spawn in red pipes and on C.
That's another 2 for Widow.
They're getting pinched both ways, and this is no good. This is not looking good for them.
I'm seeing 2 and 9 from both Stan and Odin. Not good maps from either of them. They're going to need to step it up, and slowly their chances dwindling. If they lose this map, they head straight down to the lower bracket, and USM will move on to play the winner of Full Sail and USF. There's a chance there's a winner of that game. I just haven't looked at the bracket. But 35-13, slowly running out of options if you are North Bama.
They are pinched in white right now. This is not looking good. The team needs to move out. They are just turtling. They need to go get map control.
They're getting collapsed on by Southern Miss, and you're seeing right there why that works so well. Manny's going to be the one with camo. Now pinching for a third. Has that third in front of him, but it'll be Cardi that finishes the kill. 39 now for Southern Miss. Just 11 more, and they will take this map. Head to that qualifying round. Slowly but surely.
Still 15-0. Can he go this game flawless?
And Manny will get the trade there onto base god.
Let's stick with Widowmaker in the production, please. I want to see this man go 15-0. Let's see how this goes.
And now Widow will stay on board with him for probably the rest of the game to see how if he can stay flawless. He's 15-0. 4 assists to his name. That's not the takeaway from Manny, by the way. 14-6, also has 5 assists on the board.
If you look at the kills, you see 15-4-0, 8-8-8, 8-5-4, 14-5, and 6. All those assists, they add up. This is the team play that you want to see going into the next game if they close this out, which I assume they will.
2 players, by the way. He has the shock rifle in his hands, still making his presence known too.
2
Cardi
left.
will finally pick up another 9-4. Just 2 more kills, and this will be series.
Looks like he's gonna go 16-0. Close out the game.
Looking for the closer right there to get the last kills. Perfection for Widow. Doesn't get the last kill, but it is a steaktacular. They'll be going to dinner later tonight and having themselves a nice New York strip.
As you probably might be able to hear them, they are screaming nice and loud. They are pumped up and ready to go into the next game.
You don't get many wins as nice as that one. 2-0 in the oddball, 50-19 in the Slayer. Now they will go to take on either USF or Full Sail Armada. But we'll just do a quick little break as we await the winner of that match, or we just await to get everything set up, make sure the lobby is ready and all of that. So we'll catch you guys on the other side of this break when we are ready to start our next series in the winners qualifying round for College Halo Division 1 Qualifier Weekend 1. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for Winners Round 2, or otherwise known as the Winners Qualifying Round for Division 1. If you guys got to see that intermission, that was a crazy ending to that last match. A 0-second cap to close out the series 2-1, South Florida over Full Sail.
Is this the dagger? I guess it was for USF. I mean, I'm excited to see these two teams go head to head. They've got lots of history. USF was here at the LAN, I'm pretty sure, and there was some beef going on, if I do remember correctly, last year. My main man Soap versus Cardi. That's a big storyline, if you guys
It is
know.
a huge storyline.
I'm excited to see it.
And speaking of history, these two schools as a whole have been very well aware of each other's existence for a super long time at this point. I don't know exactly how long, for probably at least 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. I don't really know anything past that. So what we should mention, though, there happens to be a football game on our campus today. We've been seeing a lot of people behind us, obviously behind the camera where we're sitting now. There's been a plethora of people hanging out ready to go see the football team, and you would never guess who they're playing. The University of South Florida. USF, not only in football today, but we somehow managed to get it right here in College Halo. What a good day it is to be a Golden Eagle.
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to watch Southern Miss football play after this is all over. I'm hopefully headed to the game pending these maps. Let's get into it soon, hopefully. Oh, I see Soap just joined the lobby.
We've got a best of 3 ahead of us here, and let's take a little talk about what we will be seeing. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to every viewer here. You may want to go take a nap. It is going to be Forbidden CTF map number 1. If you set a timer for about 15 minutes, you will probably wake up near the end of the map.
Yeah, I mean, the only exciting thing on Forbidden is just watching these people use the snipe. Maybe some, no, that's pretty much it. I was gonna say maybe some cool flag runs, but no, that's pretty much it.
Certainly one of the maps in Halo Infinite.
I mean,
But after that, we get an Aquarius Slayer, which is a map I've always enjoyed. I mean, Aquarius has been a centerpiece of Halo Infinite since the game came out. It's one of the few maps from launch that still happens to be in the competitive pool, I'm pretty sure, right? Live Fire would probably be the only other one. Recharge,
yeah. Streets.
Yeah, Streets was in.
Yeah.
So one of the core, I'm going to call it the core 4, even though there's probably more maps at launch that I'm just not remembering off the top of my head. But the core 4 from the start of the game. I still remember when Bazaar was our main map, man. That map was
hot
crazy.
take. I liked Bazaar.
That map was so small. It felt like I was playing like Shipment.
Yeah, it was very, very mixy. Lots of stuff happening at the same time. I don't know, the rockets, the shield, it's a lot. It's a lot to keep track of.
It is. Competitive Shipment is very fun. I still remember when I played College Halo. I'm like old, man. I'm like 35. I'm actually 22, but I talk and act like I'm 35. I played back in the day, played against West Virginia on that map, had a great Game 5 comeback. Great memories on the map. I just can't say I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a lot of maps in this game. Either you really hate it or you really love it.
Absolutely. And Forbidden is one of those. So we should be getting the USF players into the lobby here soon. We don't quite have all of them in. We're just waiting for a little bit until they get in here. But of course, we are very excited, especially if you got to see that last series. Southern Miss came out firing. They won 2-0 in map number 1, the Streets Oddball. And then in map 2, the Slayer was all Southern Miss. I mean, there's not really much to say for North Alabama there. It was 50-19. We saw 16-0 stat line perfection from Widow. It's just stuff you don't see every day.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm hoping to see something similar coming into this next match.
Absolutely. If you're a fan of Southern Miss, you would love to see them take Southern Florida the same way they did against North Alabama. But of course, we have to see what it's looking like. And from what I've heard, Southern Florida, USF, has a new player this year. I don't exactly remember who went out of the roster, but they graduated, and now there's a new player in for them. I don't remember the exact dynamic of how that changed happened and what the change means for that team going forward, but I do know that it is a noteworthy change that they did end up losing a player. I think it was Saki, I think was what what their name was?
I'm pretty sure. I vaguely remember.
I'm not super familiar with teams outside of the Northeast, so
Yeah.
that was what I believe it was.
When I competed in college Halo, I didn't play against South Florida all that much, so I don't remember all the people other than my main man Soap. You should see that man tear it up in Among Us. He is a threat.
He is a threat. I've seen this man compete a fair bit in a decent bit of my time around college Halo and even in amateur, because I believe he travels to some of the lands.
Yeah, I think so.
For HCS. So certainly one of the big players to look out for, and especially on this South Florida squad. We now just are waiting for one. One last player of Southern Florida.
Some banter in the chat, if I'm seeing it correctly.
Absolutely, these two rosters have been together or been around each other for pretty much the start since the inception of college Halo. So they are very well known, not only in the scene, but they also know each other very well. And I believe this is probably going to be the last year for both squads, realistically.
Yeah.
I know Soap's in the same graduating class as all of these players of Southern Miss, so you're going to see pretty much most of the league kind of graduate and move on to that either graduate student or those coaching director type roles.
Yeah. But just to recap, they did win against North Alabama, and they're looking to continue to win and maybe hopefully another series here against South Florida.
Yeah, and I believe we are now ready to start the game, so we will get into Forbidden.
Let's do it.
Thankfully, it's not forbidden to say this map is not the most enjoyable thing I've ever seen in my life, because I've seen worse, I will say. I'm also not a fan of Empyrean, but like I think it's just, to me, I just don't like the big maps. That might be where I'm drawing the line. Map is large, drawing the line. No, do not let me watch. Do not make me watch.
Thankfully, me and my team did not have to compete on this map in college Halo.
Same.
But we did practice it a little bit to prepare just in case, but this is a very team heavy map. If you do not play with your team, you will not capture a single flag.
Yeah.
At all.
Absolutely. And that's where we saw last series with Southern Miss. They ended up having great teamwork, and that's really what gave them the edge over North Alabama. I mean, outside of the fact that they were simply just shooting better, but a large part of it was helped by the teamwork. And we saw it in that Slayer when they started trading out, when they started baiting, switching, and all of that, they were so much more clinical. They looked a lot better, and it just became a snowball for Southern Miss to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. Widow went flawless. That was great team play. I mean, he is a pretty good shooter, I'm not gonna lie. He's got the gunny, but
he has some gun to him.
Yeah, I mean the pinches were executed very, very well. I hope to see a lot more of that, and I hope to see some pretty good flag runs too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I am excited to see a CTF though. I have been wanting to see one. I don't know if I even casted a CTF for USM at the LAN at all. So I'm excited to see them play Capture the Flag.
Oh no,
I think there was.
It was against us. It was against us.
I casted for like 12 straight hours. So like I don't remember so many things that happened that weekend.
Yeah, Southern Miss
for like 2 days in a row.
Yeah, they beat us on Capture the Flag. That was the one map they took off of us.
I cannot believe I don't remember that.
Yeah,
that is crazy to me.
It was a pit.
Oh, that's why I didn't remember it, because it was a map I really did not want to watch.
Yeah, we didn't want to play it either.
Yeah, and it showed when the scoreline ended and you were not winning.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And the teams are flipped
again. This game does not like our observers.
No, it does not. Here we go. Solaire with the shield, so they're gonna make an advance. Oh,
wrapped over shield super quickly there.
He's already in their spawn, looking to grab the flag.
Look at that kill for his teammate.
Oh.
I didn't get the kill though. Somehow no one managed to find a kill onto Cardi, I think there. And I would assume it was from the teamwork. I did see that there was a teammate behind them, but it just threw me off because that player was one shot, and one shot to the head would have gotten a kill. Now flag is out. And
there's a counter pull.
But how far can you realistically get here? And it's not very far. Solaire not able to get the movement tech down. It's going to be Southern Miss
Oh,
Looking to get.
there you go.
That's a no scope there from Widow. Great shot. Gonna look to pull the flag again. It got returned and immediately pulled back away. Although South Florida are doing a great job of keeping the flag just right in front of where their base is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you got to make sure you're covering your head when that man Widow has a sniper. He's off to a hot 5-1 start. On the opposite end, Cardi 0-3.
And that was a killing spree for Widowmaker. Unfortunately, did not get much outside of that, but still got some map pressure. I mean, realistically, there's not really a ton of control for either side here. You're going to see a few players from Southern Miss, though, start making their way towards the back of that spawn for South Florida. You're going to see 2 get taken down. Solaire did a lot of damage there. Widow finds 2, looking for the 3rd. Just going to cut them off, actually, with the scan.
Big 1v1 right there from Manny.
And that's a huge win. Now there's only one. Actually, gonna need another wave. You are Southern Miss.
The overshield is up. Who picked that up? Who picked the overshield up? Or was it thrown off the map?
It may have been thrown off the map. I don't see anyone with an OS anywhere. Soap, though, gets a pinch. It's gonna take down Solaire. Has another in his side.
It's looking like a one-man army from South Florida right now. This man Soap is 8-1-2. He's the only one with more than 3 kills on his team.
Cardi having a rough start to this game, sitting at 0-5 right now. Just not able to get much of anything done. And now that South Florida finally getting some more map control. Felt like they were fighting out of their spawn for such a long time, and now they're starting to get some map control. They can start pushing up and getting towards that Southern Miss flag.
Oh man, Sniper are coming up in a few seconds. So let's see if they can make some magic happen and get some map control with these snipes.
And I think it was. So Soap will get his own trade onto Solaire. Snipe has been picked up. I believe that was considered no one who grabbed it.
Oh. So there are... Both teams are fully up. Oh, never mind. Combat Kid with the snipe.
Now the headshot.
Widow.
Wow. Great shot there from Combat Kid. And we did see Combat Kid during the break have a couple really nice shots with the sniper over on Empyrean. Now going to look to make the same thing happen, but this time on Forbidden. Ooh, second shot, not going to connect, but gets very close. Solaire will take down Mox.
There we go. Party's on the board. No more donuts. He's got 2 right there. 2 big kills. Now it's a 3v2. Let's see if they can make some magic happen. Push up.
We did see a snipe pulled out there from Solaire. Didn't connect the shot. Tried to hit another one there. There was not many pixels of that player's head that were available to take off. You'll see Soap does get one onto Cardi with the nade. But regardless, this flag is still being ran out, though, by Widow. He has a lot of map space to go. Solaire gets a stick, and now that should be a capture here for Southern Miss. I don't know if there's anyone in position to stop it here for South Florida.
Actually,
there is one.
Body block. Great
body
teamwork.
block. So right there, that's something you are not going to see on the stat sheet. Cardi died there. He's 3-10, but that's a play where you just will not see it on a stat sheet.
No.
He's taking the death for his team, but the flag goes in because of his death.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the stats do not matter as long as there is a W in that win column.
And that's exactly what we're looking for. If you are Southern Miss, Solaire 11-5 right now, only 3-10 for Cardi. But again, we just mentioned that doesn't matter too terribly much if you're winning the game. Soap, though, taking control for South Florida, sitting at 14-7.
We're gonna need to see some more from Moxus there. He's not doing too hot.
Oh, I did not see that.
He's got a breadstick on the board, and Soap's doing the most he can. So if I were him, I'd be asking Moxus to do a little bit more.
And it does look like the Southern Miss flag got pulled, but it doesn't appear that it ended up meaning a whole lot there.
We're looking at Moxus right now. He's on the flank. Oh, never mind. We swapped on over to Widow. Widow's in there, taken down. Moxus is pulling the flag. He is pulling it, but he's gonna get met. There you go. His teammates are helping. This might be a capture. They're running it really, really well here. This is great teamwork from South Florida. This is what we need to see from Moxus. Great runs, and it is 1-1 on the board.
That's a huge cap for South Florida. Still 6 minutes on the clock, too. A lot of time for both sides to grab a second cap and maybe even a third if you want to win the game in regulation or without the timer being a factor. Just going to be popping a few shots with the OS and the snipe. That's going to be Soap. Very dangerous play there to have Sniper. 18-9. Cardi will find no one. So it'll be a back smack for Combat Kid.
Somehow. Here we go. We see Cardi. Oh, he's spotted.
Gets hit by the body shot.
I was going to
Has to
say
stay
he's
alive.
trying to rat and maybe hit the flank, but he was spotted right there. This is a big 1v1.
It's a lot of map control you're getting there for
Moxus.
Southern Miss, but Moxus will get a second.
Is Moxus waking up? Is this what they need to see for South Florida?
I would say absolutely this is what you need to see if you're South Florida starting to get some more kills. But as I'm saying that, the flag gets pulled. Not sure how much pressure that South Florida can put to this side, especially when you're sliding like that.
Wow.
Great tosses out from Solaire, but couldn't quite toss the flag far enough around the corner. And now that should be a return if you're South Florida.
Nice shot. Nice shot again.
Combat Kid gets 2.
That is 2 dead for Southern Miss.
A lot of damage being done. Solaire just hanging out in spawn, trying to make sure that flag doesn't get pulled.
Very important for Solaire to stay alive and play his life here.
Needs that kill and doesn't even get it. Now it's again 2 down for Southern Miss. It's Cardi and Manny now up who need to make this play. Cardi will find one. Flag does get taken, but
One shot.
might be able to stop it here. And that's great shots from Widowmaker. Gonna look to hop down and grab that return, and it should be just that. Solaire will find the third.
Now they're gonna get the
OS
return.
up in 2, now up, and look at that grab, immediate, and it's gonna be popped by South Florida.
This is real mixy here. There's no pace in the game determined by either team right now. Once a 4 dead gets up, that team will maintain control, and hopefully they'll be able to capture a flag.
That's a 2 down on each side. Flag though slowly but surely being ran for Southern Miss. Flag gets brought out for South Florida, so they at least have a little bit of time to get back to this one.
It is in their spawn.
But
They might be able to cap this.
Looks like the return is coming through. There's only one player left that can make the play. It's going to be Soap. That's exactly what you want in this situation in a 1v1. Can't get the kill in time. Southern Miss will go up 2-1.
That was very, very important there. That was very important. Now they have momentum, and all they can do is play with 3 minutes left. They might be able to close it out. Just play it as a Slayer, in my opinion.
And something I want to point out there, Soap was in the perfect position, played that exactly how he... And there's Zuma falling off the map.
I think that's more like Clayster right there.
Clayster. I don't know why I said Zuma. See, I was thinking
okay.
4 and 23.
It's the flank shirt. It's the
And
flank
it's the
shirt.
flank shirt. The poor Clay.
We don't... Another one! Oh, brother.
I've never seen 2 players fall off the map before.
We got Clayster everywhere.
The ghosts of Clayster's past haunting him.
Even in Halo.
Even in
Oh
Halo.
my.
Great headshot.
Someone just got... Oh. Little
Almost
bit
game
of lag.
crash. What I was getting to though, Soap was in the perfect position, but one of the Southern Miss players dove right on top of him, so they would take his attention away from the carrier, and that carrier was exactly that, able to carry it straight into the base and get that second capture. And that's why Southern Miss has their lead.
It was huge from Solaire there to get the tap on the flag so it didn't reset.
Overshield is already back up. 2-1, still with just 2 minutes now on the clock. OS gonna be grabbed by Solaire, but there is a South Florida player there. It doesn't matter. I keep saying camo. Overshield will get popped. I can hear the players commenting, and they always say camo for OS.
Wow, those are some nice shots from Solaire there.
And
Soap is...
it's exactly what I was going to point out. 25 and 17, a huge map one.
Somebody's
but it's not
gotta
gonna be
help
enough.
him.
Look at that stick from Solaire. That nade had a little bit of curve to it.
He's on a tear right now. I'm not gonna lie. What's he looking like? His stat line: 19, 4, and 15. it's not too flashy, but it's the kills that count. He's doing it when it matters.
Southern Miss looking to end this game here. Only a minute 10 on the clock, but they want to end this without a single shadow of a doubt that they won this map. 2-1, could be 3-1 if this flag goes through, and it's looking like it'll be just that capture, and that will be map number 1.
I'm pretty sure that was Soap at the end trying to get a counter pull just to stall a little bit longer, but he was 1 second too late. Unfortunate.
I don't always want to point out the bad things, but Cardi went 9-20 and still won the map.
Yeah, I mean, stats like
we saw that body shield play.
Yeah. He was doing that a lot, it seems.
Yeah, he was simply throwing himself out there, just the first man in, the aggressive player, just making sure his team had everything to work around. And if that gets you wins, that gets you wins, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get to see the advanced stats and all the damage, but you never know. He might have been doing a whole lot of damage, but and his teammates might not have been able to capitalize on a lot of them. That's why the assists and kills might not be there, but damage makes people back off and hold their pushes, so you never know.
Absolutely. But we should be ready to get straight into map number 2. USM now 1 map away from qualifying for Division 1 in what would be a fairly quick day. The only real time issue we had today was waiting for the match before the North Alabama game.
Yeah.
And outside of that, I mean, it's been a pretty quick day.
We've been flying through these games. Southern Miss has looked pretty good so far, so hopefully they can keep it up in this Slayer. Play it like the last one.
We're headed to Aquarius. What are you expecting here?
Honestly, all they need to do is just get control of the top side of the map, you know, top P3 and I forget the other side of the map. But those are the 2 sides of the map that they need to get control of and just keep rotating off to spawns where they know that they'll be at. And not in an aquarium.
Yeah, I'm seeing on the board here that we are loading into streets, but I think that's just a visual bug.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's a visual bug.
Unless we're given false information, but...
Well, I've seen this bug happen multiple times, but... Oh,
no.
We are on streets. That is not the right map, but...
Hey, they know better than us, I guess.
There's a chance that the map changed today, and I just missed it, or I looked at the wrong round. So, regardless, we have a Slayer.
Yep.
We're in Slayer. That's what matters.
Slayers don't change.
Also, you'll see the GA's not being followed here. That Bulldog came out immediately.
GA's, schmea's, who cares?
Just figured I'd mention it. Not that it's super big to know, but if you are a follower of Halo, you would know what we're referring to now.
Yeah, they might come into play later when people are talking about, hey, you broke GA's there, but that's the reason we lost the map. You never know. You
Absolutely.
never know.
Solaire gonna be the one with camo, gets the back smack onto Soap. That's a big kill, forcing him to go all the way back to the respawn screen and into C. But look at that play from, I believe that was still Solaire at the camo.
This is where I want to see Soap thrive, to be honest. We saw him get lots of slays last game.
And it looks like that's exactly what he's doing, letting Combat Kid fly in first. Actually not going to follow that up. Widow going to find a double kill. Already has died, so can't quite replicate what we saw last series in the Slayer, but could be something similar.
Widow might be on a tear this game. It's looking like that. He might be feeling himself this map. Oh, Solaire, that was a big gunfight against Soap. Soap is their top Slayer, as we've seen. Taking him down might be the crucial factor in this game.
And it looks like Cafe is where these last 2 USF players remain, but Southern Miss does need to be aware of the spawners, but for how long? Punches are a bit goofy, but Widowmaker will be the one to find the kills. Gonna just need the gun for that one. Cardi will find the third. 4 down, I believe, for just a second, as now Camo coming back up.
This is very important. This camo right here. This is still a relatively close game, even though Southern Miss pulled ahead by a decent bit. If they can get control of this camo, South Florida, they can pull it back and start winning this game. Look at that. They already got back in the game relatively, even though it's still down by 5. It's still a close game.
And compared to what we saw last series, this one is going so much faster, this Slayer. It's 18-12. These teams are just flying around the map. And to be fair, that's also just partially the way Streets goes.
All right. This is a big engagement here. Team fight. Let's see who comes out on top.
Great work from South Florida, though. They are going to push through mid, and that's exactly what's going to give them the win there in the team fight, as you'll see them get that pinch for those players that were sitting towards ramp.
Wow. That was a crazy,
That's a great
crazy
shot
shot.
from Solaire to get the final ping of damage. As now Southern Miss will fly forward, Soap will find Cardi, but not anything else. Shut down by Widow, who's having a huge day today, especially in these Slayers, sitting at 7 and 3. Bulldog in hand. Only 4 shots in it, though. Needs to be careful and aware of how much is left in the tank, or left in the clip there.
Looks like they don't care about the GAs. They might have agreed before the game to disregard them. So.
Absolutely. But something that needs to be mentioned in that fight there was Southern Miss kind of turtled. They needed to start making a move to go either towards the 2 players in Seaside or the 2 players in PD, and they just decided to go for neither, and they kind of got them killed there in that fight, and that's why South Florida now is only down by 2.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, all they needed to do was get like a round of slays, and they're back in this game. Look at Moxis, though. He's having a lot better of a game than he did last time. Maybe Forbidden just wasn't his map.
Forbidden's not a lot of people's maps, and we definitely understand that. It's not many players' forte. It's not everyone's, but to each their own.
Yeah.
As now look at this pinch.
Big back.
That's huge from Soap. Gets around, but can't get the second kill. He really should have had that one if you're Soap, but won't go for his direction.
A nice rivalry right there between Cardi and Soap. That gunfight was huge, and I'm sure they're going to have some words about it later.
Solaire, I thought, had a backsmack there, but apparently not. Had the camo popped, and I didn't see a single pixel of the shoulder or anything. I only saw the back, so I'm a bit confused on how that wasn't a kill immediately, but regardless, still has camo, but gets found out.
Combat Kid, that's a big kill for South Florida. You want to get that camo off the map as soon as possible, or they will wreak havoc.
And now we're coming to the end stages of this game. It is 31-30, 1 kill lead for Southern Miss, now 2. They need to get themselves a bit of a bigger lead if they want to be a bit more comfortable in how this one goes. But
this is really mixy here. This is a battle for PD. Who comes out on top? Wow, Moxis with the right hook, looking like Mayweather out there.
Solaire does find 2, though. That's going to be 3 down on the side of South Florida. Now they're spawning up towards Seaside once again. Ramp, the main point of contention, but mid-stairs also going to be a bit of trouble for Cardi. That player from South Florida does stay alive on the staircase. Now just trying to stay alive in general. Consider no one going to be that guy. And we'll see if it ends up being a kill. It is, but 2 of his teammates end up getting cut down. 15 for camo. Now Cardi getting pinched. Actually, no, not getting pinched. That was a teammate from, I think, Manny or someone behind Cardi.
This game is still relatively close, even though Southern Miss pulled it. Oh, they're pulling ahead even more here.
And now
42-35.
G-slide.
Wow.
That was considered no one. They just blasted out there to grab camo.
Hey, I respect it.
I don't think it got burned either.
No.
It did not. It's
Manny
who picked it up.
Manny's a little bit slower game, 6 and 13, but it doesn't matter at the end. There you go, 44-37. The game's not over yet. All it takes is 2 rounds of slays for South Florida to bring it back.
And now only 6 kills needed, though, if you are Southern Miss to qualify for Division 1 in the winner's side. Of course, you can still make it if you lose this game. You have game 3 to look forward to, but certainly love to make it 2-0, 2-0 on the day. That 40-point mark has been hit by South Florida, and now they're just 1 set of kills away from tying this one up.
We might see the gameplay start to slow down a little bit as teams get closer to the 49-50 mark, because these are when it matters most. The season is on the line for South Florida. They cannot give up any unnecessary kills like that on Soap. If I was Southern Miss right now, I would be flying at South Florida.
And now you just need one wave of kills, and you know where they're at. That's a huge bit of knowledge for Southern Miss. If they simply collapse on this, they will win this game, and that's exactly what it's looking like. Could go down. 2 more left for Southern Miss. Now 1. And this is going to be a very tough spot for South Florida. They need 6 kills before a single player falls. Nades are flying through. None will connect, but look at how fast Southern Miss is flying, and they will find that final kill, 50-44.
And that is it.
Southern Miss have qualified for Division I. They will join Fisher and North Georgia in the Sea Halo Division I.
That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see.
Very quick day, 2-0, 2-0. And man, they looked great while making that happen.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I think this was expected. I was really high on this team coming into the season. They've been together for a while. They built lots of chemistry. As someone who's competed against them, I really think they had the talent and the gun skill to make it far in the College Halo playoffs.
They absolutely have a great shot at this season as well. We will still continue to see who else fills out this division. Of course, there's still another side of winners to qualify. My guess would be that's Utah State. I just don't see anyone beating them right now.
Shout out Coach Jason. That man's a monster. He's the one who won the LAN here at Southern Miss.
Absolutely,
and he's
yes.
coaching that USU team, so I'm sure he's going to do great things with that roster. Thoughtful face. I'm pretty sure he's still competing.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a monster on the map.
That
monster.
entire team is just dirty.
Yeah.
They are so good.
Yeah. I have lots of respect for them. They're very good players, and I think they can also make a good run in the College Halo playoffs.
And man, I'm just surprised at how quick that day was. But on the loser side, I would imagine South Florida probably still makes it through. I see them as such a very strong team, at least comparing them to everyone else in the bracket. So I would just like to imagine it's South Florida, and then the last team to qualify. I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
Yeah,
that could be a very big toss-up spot.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but on the flip side, this man Widowmaker was looking like the Rizzler out there. He was shooting. He was shooting today.
A huge day for Widow, a huge day for Southern Miss Halo, but that is going to do it for us today. Be sure to follow us at USM Esports on Twitter and at Southern Miss Esports on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. Again, if you don't follow us already, go down on full screen and go hit follow. Turn the notifications on if you really want to. You get to see when we go live for every single match. That is going to do it for us today. We'll catch you guys back here on Monday.
One more thing, though.
Well,
let's go Southern Miss football. Let's go beat South Florida in football today at the Rock.
Absolutely. Just a couple more things real quick. Again, we'll be back live on Monday. We will have Rocket League taking on Oakland University at 7 p.m. CST right here at twitch.tv/Southern Miss Esports. That's going to do it for us today. And just one final thing. Thank you guys all for watching. And Southern Miss to the top.